Q&A. We're all live. YouTube is going ballistic. We're gonna have to figure this thing out, man. YouTube. Ugh, what a pain. All these people are joining us. Yay. Today we are going to be doing a talk on cellulite. It's a huge, scary word. Somebody the other day called in the Billy Madison show, and they asked me if a butt cream works on cellulite. So I giggled, but I really took that to heart. It was like last Wednesday or Thursday, and we were on the air. It was like 6 in the morning. Let's see if that goes live. Maybe you can troubleshoot this a little bit. Sorry, we're having a little trouble with our Twitter. I have no idea what's going on, but he'll figure it out. He's real smart. And from that talk at like 6 in the morning when I was live on the Billy Madison show, I finally figured out, that maybe we have to discuss, sorry about our Facebook here, just getting you all leveled out. Maybe we have to discuss cellulite. I mean, there's so much myth around cellulite, such as the following. Do men get cellulite? Light cellulite, but we don't get it like women because our fasciocutaneous ligaments, which mean the ligaments that connect the layers that surround our muscle to our skin, are pointed in a 45-degree direction, while yours are in a 90-degree direction for women. So when the fasciocutaneous ligaments are pointed in a 90-degree, you get fat that peeps out, and then you get these walls. So fat goes up and the walls are there. I'm going to show you a little graphic that I did, and I'm just waving at all of my new friends on Instagram. So cellulite is what we're going to talk about today. Cellulite is the bane of people's existence. They've tried everything. I think we have some of the best we have some of the best machines, for cellulite. We have some of the best treatment of cellulite. Arlene says hello, and how you doing, Arlene? Welcome to Facebook and our night. So cellulite machines that we have are Selfina, which is an actual sort of a mini electric drill that actually cuts the bands of the cellulite under local, so you don't have to be asleep. And we also have tight lace, and tight lace is great because tight lace allows us to laser. And Jeneby says hello on Instagram. Hi, Jeneby. Tight lace allows us to laser the top layer of the back of the leg or the buttocks after a surgery or after what we're doing. And it allows to kind of sort of just flatten all those areas out because cellulite has several components. You can have a really deep rock of cellulite, which may need fat grafting. So you may need fat grafting, a Selfina, some heat inside the body, and heat outside the body. So saying all that, we're gonna get started. So I have some graphics that kind of tell us everything that I was just saying, but it's easy kind of to see in graphic form. And what you have here, again, trusty old laptop, and sometimes it's hard to see this.
There's an error message on it.
Oh, and there's an error message. All right, hold up. So, 1 second here. We are going to bring this right back up. And what I wanted to show you on this is how interesting cellulite can be. And cellulite is really hard to get rid of. I mean, what do you think, Ash? Tell us.
Even when you're losing weight, as you're getting older, it's very difficult.
Even when you're losing weight, even when you're getting older, it can be very difficult to remove. So what we're doing now is computers do kind of do some weird stuff. So I'm just trying to get you back on there. And so here we go with normal skin and then cellulite. Hopefully you can see this. Maybe you could turn off that light. Maybe we're getting this sort of glare. Better? Is that better? Okay. So if you can see this, you're alive. Myra Mukbel says hello. Hi, Myra. Maya, I'll see you soon. So, Bettina Marquez, how you doing? So here we go. Here's Cellulite 101. Gosh, they're really testy. And if you look here, this is normal skin, and this is cellulite. It has these bulges, which causes bulges and valleys around it. So you see this bulge right in there. I'm gonna try to get it so all you guys can see it at the same time. Normal skin, and then bulges right there. So you see, it forms a sort of cap around normal, sort of a vertical fascia containment. So Brenda HDZ wants to know, do we have payment plans? Absolutely, for the cellulite, for anything, for mommy makeovers, for BBLs, for breast augmentation, yes we do. So,
Go live on this.
you push that little,
Plus?
no, over to the, keep going. And we're gonna go there. And you hit that, and you go live.
That's right.
Yes.
I was lost. Okay.
Let's see if it works, and then you'll come up and set it up. So again, this is the bubbles of fat that push up and cause these dimples. Oh, cool. And this is just normal skin. Most men, male cellulite is aligned at 45 degrees, and female cellulite is aligned at 90. Clarissa Molina, hi, I need to make an appointment soon. We're gonna put up on Facebook right now. That's okay, if it's not working, don't worry. Yeah, we're gonna put up how to get an appointment. We're gonna put you up right there. Clarissa Molina wants to know about making an appointment and then also payment plans. So we have Credit Novo and we have Care Credit. Bettina Marquez, can you fix something someone else did or I didn't like? Yes, we can. So again, we're gonna put up the number 210-270-8595. We should put that up on the on Facebook if we can. Also, info on payment plan. We're gonna put up the payment plans now. We're gonna put up our financing. Joe John's gonna put it up in a minute. Brenda HDC says, I need a mommy makeover ASAP, but I'm scared. Don't be scared. We do 5 a week. And we've been doing 5 a week for a long time. Sonia Alfaro, hi to my favorite doc. If you're having a promotion, could I get the price locked in and make payments? Yes, absolutely. Are you putting that up?
Yeah, I'm about to.
Okay, so he's about to put up how to text us to get in touch with us. Clarissa Molina says, what is the recovery time of mommy makeover? This isn't about cellulite, but we're going to talk about it. You can turn that light on a little bit more. I'm starting to get a little dark. Sasha Jam is watching. You know your boy is filming. Sonia Alfaro, we do have a promotion. We have a BBL promotion this month. $89.99 includes PRP in up to 8 areas. And we also have a breast aug promotion, but I want you to text us and call us. Debbie Terrence Plankers, what is the best lip fillers? Oh, that all depends. We have several lip fillers. And there we go. There we have some promotions. We're giving $250 off any surgery, any cellulite procedure tonight if you text us at 210-270-8595 right now. What is the price range for mommy makeovers? Mommy makeovers can vary because we don't know if you need just a breast or a breast implant with lipo. You're looking somewhere in the realm of $12,999 up all the way up to $20, but we'll take care of you. We also have in-house financing where you put down 65%. We showed you how to do virtual consults, and Hurricane Ashley's texting you guys on Instagram. You guys are really active tonight. It's awesome. Monica Pruitt, sorry to y'all. Yes, we do. Melissa Reina's watching. Hi, Melissa. Melissa's an awesome person, is watching with us. And for HIPAA reasons, I won't go over what she or who she is, but you guys can ask her. As far as YouTube goes, again, here's our cellulite through here. We have, again, financing through Care Credit or Credit Nova. You can go right to my website right now and download from the menu button all onto that. Mercy Esther says, California's in the house. Welcome, California. We love you. So let's go back. So now you have these little areas which are herniations of fat, okay? And if you guys need any other questions, you can always text us. to 210-270-8595. Let's see if this actually works for the poor Twitter people who will never get to see us today. Maybe this is minus 23. Maybe I couldn't put on there.
I was thinking the same.
Oh man, that's probably what happened. Okay, now we can go live. So what happened with Twitter here, our Twitter fans, here we go. It's going live, we're now live, so you have to come over here and put this in.
There.
And there's Joe John, and he's our engineer tonight, as he is all the time. Arlene says, I want a mommy makeover, but I don't know what to get. Sorry, Instagram, you're getting jacked a little bit. Well, you know, mommy makeovers go hand in hand with all the stuff that we do. We do one mommy makeover a day, pretty much 3 or 4 days a week. And those can be anything. It says ended. I think you hit it. You have to do all that again. No, right here, and go live. You have to put what's happening again.
It's paste.
So
Take some.
again, we're trying to do our Twitter. I'm sorry, it's getting there. Buster Cerna is here. Hello, Dr. J. Hello, Buster. So let's go on to the next slide.
So your cellulite is wet.
So your cellulite's in the skin. So as you can see here, this is a butt with cellulite and butt without cellulite. And if you can see, the butt with cellulite has those dimples. Remember, I just showed you those dimples. And the dimples push up into and push the fat outward. And also there's some dimpling around the fat. And then on the other side, you can see a leg without much cellulite. So you can see that right there. So again, if Twitter, I'm sorry, we just started, but we are talking about cellulite tonight. So no, people don't like this view, and I've heard of all kinds of things: wraps, heat, caffeine. What do you say, Ash? Coffee scrubs. They're just temporary. To get rid of the cellulite, you need to do something with the skin, and if it's real deep, you need to push it out. So again, doing something with the skin and pushing it out. We have technologies for both.
What about a laser?
So Dina Pitter is the best method to remove cellulite CoolSculpting. Great question, Dina. I'm glad you're watching. So CoolSculpting does not get rid of cellulite. All CoolSculpting does is remove some of the chunky fat. If you want to get rid of this, you are going to have to laser resurface this, and you're going to have to do something either to fill in these deep gouges with fat grafting, or you're going to have to use a Selfina, which is a small drill, and I'm going to show you in a minute what it looks like right there. And what that Selfina does, which we have one, is it cuts these bands. You see that? How cool that is? And it uses what they call a piezoelectric drill. Say that a million times fast. Piezoelectric drill, okay? And this drill does a good job of just cutting through these bands. They just cut right through these bands. Renee Vidal, $3.99 says recovery time for gyno, 1 to 4 weeks. Good question. Zeppelin has been retweeting us, and Dina says very cool. So again, this piezoelectric drill, once I numb you up, it's powered by 120 volt or 110 volt, and it just rotates and cuts these bands, which is super cool because that's the root of this problem. And then we resurface with a tight lace. So we do both. Virtual consult room, we normally have 3 or 4. So if you want to get in line, you go to my website and you look down the menu button and you'll see virtual consults, and it'll tell you exactly how to get in.
How long does a Selfina procedure take?
So, hold on one second. Georgina Garza Flores says, I love your work, but I'm nervous. I know you're nervous. It's okay. You're not the only one. I have people so nervous, they're sweating like profusely and they're embarrassed. So Selfina, Hurricane Ashley wants to know, and I'm sure you guys want to know, this procedure takes about an hour to do the posterior thighs, the buttocks area. And most people are posterior thighs and buttocks, okay?
We have something on YouTube. What is resurfacing technique called?
So the resurfacing technique, good question, is called tight lace. And tight lace is awesome because once you cut these bands, you still have to resurface the top. Again, I'm trying to get you YouTubers in and you Instagrammers in.
With the Selfina, how many treatments do you need?
So Selfina, it's not, it can be one, it can be two treatments. They're approximately $1,500 to $2,900, depending on how many areas. If you want both back of your thighs, both buttocks areas, it's in the 3,000 range. We have been adding some tight lace to that, to the top, especially after we cut these bands. But as Dina asked me, CoolSculpting does not work for cellulite. It is just for debulking. It's for deep fat. Doesn't do that. Jessica Zamora, our lovely front desk manager, is watching. Arlene, how many procedures do you need to get? And then see anything after the word get. So maybe she'll do that. So, Zoe Fox 914 asks if one treatment works. No, sometimes yes. The problem with cellulite is that you may need more than one treatment. In general, if it's light cellulite, you barely see it, then yes. Zoe Fox, is it permanent? Will the bands eventually grow back? The bands can grow back. That's very astute. Because once you cut these bands, they can re-adhere to each other. So what we like to do is you come back for maintenance. And you can maintenance with tight lace, because as these bands grow, you're going to get wrinkles again. So tight lace, T-I-H-T-L-A-S-E. We actually include one tight lace on all your Selfina. We used to charge for that. We wanted just to make sure that you understand that. Maya Mukbel says hello, hello. Stud Blazer just joined us on Twitter, so it's awesome. Let's go to the next slide.
Wait, what's the downtime for this Selfina process?
So let me show you this next slide. And the downtime, you're looking at, you're going to have some bruising, and I'll show you the bruising on this buttocks that we did. If you can look here, I hope it's not too overexposed. So the buttocks on this black side here, on the right, is pre-op. Okay, I'm going to underexpose my face so you can get a better view. And you can see cellulite. This is about 1 week after, and you can see the bruising and the swelling, and this is 3 months. So as you see, the body's starting to tighten this, and she also had 1 round of tight lace. So you can see the back of the legs, Selfina, 4 quadrant. From what people who have had this done, they say it's kind of hard to sit. Guess that was your aunt?
Lunch or you?
Oh, so this kind of takes a little bit more than just a lunchtime issue. You're probably going to have to be with us a couple of hours. We like to give you a little Valium and something to kind of relax you and something for the pain, because once the pain only is from the initial injection of all the lidocaine. Melissa Kaylina says, hello, dear. All right, let's keep going. Here's another buttocks we did with Selfina. This is pre-op right here, lots of dimpling, smoothing out over the course of 3 months. Now, she also had some tight lace, had some Selfina. So again, you can't just cure cellulite with creams and weird things and coffee scrubs, for Christ's sake.
With your maintenance, do you have to come in once a year?
So it depends. We had we were just asked, how many times do you have to maintain? Well, everybody's skin ages differently. So if you're in your 30s and you get this done, you may not need more than once a year. If you're in your 40s or 50s or 60s, you may need 2 or 3 times a year. Nobody really can tell. And we have a lot of people joining us from Twitter. We have a lot of people joining us from Instagram. And I've been waving at all you guys. And Zoe Fox, is it permanent? I've already answered that. It's not technically permanent. Now, Selfina does have a guarantee that if it comes back in 5 years, they have a CYA. Isn't that interesting? Cover your guarantee. That allows you to get a Selfina at half price, which is awesome. So, Dina Pitter on YouTube, is this procedure considered body sculpting, non-surgical, lipo, or cellulite reduction? This is a the Selfina is mildly surgical or minor procedure. The tight lace is all laser. So I would say minor procedure with a little bit of laser sprinkled in, which is which is why people like it, is because after you put the local in, you really don't feel it. So this is the laser called the Fotona, and the Fotona does a bunch of things. It does vaginal tightening. It does, even does toe fungus. We don't do that, but it does a lot of things. It does snoring. So you can use this machine if you have snoring, and we'll just laser the back of your mouth. It does resurfacing, such as facial resurfacing. It does posterior thigh resurfacing, as what we were just talking about. It's a very versatile machine. It does hair removal in minutes because it has a huge spot size of about that big. And that's a huge spot size for laser hair removal. It does something called a 4D facelift, where we heat up the tissue on the outside, then go inside your mouth and shrink the mucosa so you have a really shrunken face. So Nila Bella says, wow, Nila, thanks for watching. So again, we use this, and what we do is we're gonna concentrate mainly on the posterior thighs here. So I'm gonna show you something without Selfina, with just the Fotona tight lace, which again is the tight lace is non-surgical, non-invasive, laser only. It takes anywhere between 4 and 8 treatments. It depends on how serious your cellulite is. So here's a butt that was done without Selfina, with just tight lace, okay? So you can see the butt on the bottom. There's some saddlebags. There's some saddlebags there, some cellulite. It looks tighter to me. And even though it's a very subtle difference, on some you'll see no more saddlebags. You'll see all this loose skin is now better. And what you see here is all this stuff right here just tightens up. This is a several month view of what you can expect from a just tight lace only. We're gonna put up our virtual consults if you'd like to set one up. There's the number right there. We normally get 3 or 4 a night, so I really want you to get into the virtual consult so we can say hi to you. Again, Hurricane Action just put up, text us your name, phone number, and email. If you do that, you get $250 off your surgery tonight, and you can get up so that you can get a $99 20-unit Jeuveau, which is just like Botox. It's a 900 kilodalton neuromodulator, which when placed in the forehead, crow's feet, or glabella, will stop motion. So again, we are here for you for the $99 20-unit Botox. And just as a side note, Dina, who's joining me on YouTube, is waiting for you guys to enter into a casting call for mother-daughter makeovers and surgeries. If you want to do that, we've put the instructions on how to do it above, and it is for an upcoming TV show. We're pretty psyched about it. And if you want to enter it, you need to enter it at mother-daughter, let me see if I have it here, mother-daughter-casting@gmail.com, and we just put it at the bottom of Facebook, and then Ashley, you'll put it in at the bottom of Instagram, and then we also have it, we just posted it on Twitter, and we are just going to actually post it on YouTube as well. A lot of my friends are joining. Joy Villarreal is joining. Norma Corrales is joining. And we're just putting the email. We also
offer financing at this
also, any one of these procedures, we offer financing as well. So here's one right here, a beautiful buttocks. So some people say, well, why did she need anything? Well, let me tell you, like, people come in and shadows are very mean. And when shadows are mean like this, you get people who just want to just fix a few things, and that's fine. We're in this business to fix small things. We're in this business to fix big things. And again, on this side is right here, you can see some extra skin, some shadowing. It's getting tighter and it's getting tighter. This is after 6 treatments. Ecstatic, ecstatic, ecstatic. This person is ecstatic and loves her treatment. So again, pre-op, pre-cellulite, about midway through the treatment and after 6 to 8 treatments. It's a really, really good machine. The worst that you're gonna feel after that machine is some redness and some downtime. And the downtime really has to do with the redness, and it just feels hot. But it's not terrible, and it's doable. Kathy Ward says, I don't get no reply back. From 21027, we'll just give it some time. The person that replies will be getting back to you ASAP. Right now, the normal person that replies is indisposed, so she will definitely get back to you. Just don't worry about it. We will get to you.
Within the next 24 hours.
Even within the next 12 to 24 hours. Kathy, don't worry about it. We will definitely get back to you. As long as you already texted us, we've got your name and number. That qualifies you for the $99 20-unit Jeuveau. You are saving, you're saving half price on 20 units. So just stick with us, Kathy. You're going to be fine. Someone's going to be there to do that. So again, here's your tight lace right here. Again, extra loose skin, about 3 sessions in, and then post. So exceptional, except in the beginning. What is cellulite? Just to recap, you guys. Cellulite is the following. It's these pushed out segments of fat dimpling that causes all this dimpling. And these little fascia is the stuff that surrounds muscle. Cutaneous comes all the way up to the skin. That tethers, but the fat is pushed out and gives these lumps and bumps. Bama Rogers is watching. Hey, y'all. Hey, Bama. One of our great friends of the practice, a top fan. We appreciate you. Tons of people are waving at me. I'm trying to get to you guys all. Back to this. We do offer financing, and today is a very special day because we are doing a mother-daughter casting call for an upcoming TV show, pilot versus full series. We are actively looking for new clients, or even if you've been with me before and you were mother-daughter, to come back and get something else done. And this is a professional filming for an upcoming TV show. So we want to get you guys involved. The casting agent is actually on right now. And Dina just joined us. We're gonna put motherdaughtercasting@gmail.com, and we're putting it in YouTube. I'm sorry, we just put it in Facebook and in Instagram. Do not miss this. We're gonna put it on tomorrow and the next few days, and by that time we should have 10 to 20 people. So you guys got to get on it. I'm telling you, it's a once in a lifetime. Dina says hello on Facebook. That's the agent that we were talking to, Ash. So hello, Dina, right? And what else? So back to the cellulite again. These things are why you get cellulite. You get the fat that protrudes with these areas called fasciocutaneous ligaments. And again, the Selfina drills through these ligaments, and then the top. And it looks like Bama, I know you know people who are mothers and daughters, so you can always text or email Dina at motherdaughtercasting@gmail.com, Bama, and give us some ideas for mothers and daughters who want upgrades, who want to do it together, who want to have revision surgeries. Whatever is the case, we're going to give Dina a lot of love and show her that we care. She's doing a great job as a casting agent from Toronto, which I love Toronto.
Adrian's on.
And Adrian, one of our great friends, is on.
Great friends.
Yep. I know who it is. Can't go somewhere else. So this is cellulite right here. Cellulite, non-cellulite. Everybody wants to get from there to there, but how do you do it? Well, a little weight loss helps. Genetics absolutely doesn't help. Bama sent Dina a mother and daughter. Bama, we know why we love you so much. Not only you're a great friend of the practice, you've sent us a lot of patients. We appreciate you, but you're helping us out with casting calls. So Dina is very excited. So again, how do you get from here to here? This, I would start out by using a little bit of liposuction because we want to shrink the skin with a little bit of smart lipo. We also want to get at the deeper pitting with Selfina, then tight lace. and then tight lace, and then eventually you can get somewhere close to that. I wouldn't say you'd be a sheet of paper like this, but if I can get you real close to that, I think you guys would be very happy. Again, to get from here and here, I would tell you that we would do a little bit of posterior lipo first, then we would cut the fasciocutaneous bands with the Cellfina, then we would do a little bit of tight lace, and you may need 3 to 6 treatments of a tight lace. So just let us know. Here, the bands being cut again by the Cellfina. The Cellfina cores these areas out and cuts these bands. And also, so you're taking these bands that are pulling stuff down, and when you cut across them, it releases the bands. So again, cuts across them, releases the bands. Ugh.
You really can't see on Twitter.
Yeah, it's okay.
Oh, I can see.
So that's it with that. The Cellfina again, we list that at about somewhere in the realm of $19.99 to upwards of $39.99. Depends on how many areas they do it, you know, that we want to do it. Cutting the bands, but the bands sometimes aren't enough. Even though we have great results like this, we also add a little tight lace to it. Anna 9129 says, can I go in for a consult for a couple of things I need? But of course, Anna, on Instagram, Ashley will type in how to get a hold of us. You type in you send us a text with your name, email, phone number to 210-270-8595. We are giving away $99 20-unit Jeuveaus.
Or she could see you tonight.
Or she can see you. If you want to do a consultation tonight, we can do a virtual consult tonight, Anna. You go to my website, drjenebeplasticsurgery.com, and you click on the hamburger button at the top left. It'll drop down. It'll say virtual consult. It'll lead you right into my virtual consult room, and we'll do that later. And we also put the virtual consult, Hurricane Ashley just put virtual consult at https://doxyme, Dr. Jeneby Consult. Deborah Spear, one of the great friends of the practice, is watching as well. So we appreciate you, Deborah. So this is Cellfina with a combination of Cellfina and tight lace to get to something from here, which has dense. This is about 1 week after, and this is right close to about 3 months after several treatments. Again, to get to something like that isn't a one-time treatment. You can't just have Cellfina and you can't just have tight lace. Although if they're very light, like here, if you're starting here, you can do a little bit of tight lace. And back to that. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to go into my DoxyMe, and we already have several people in the waiting room. So what time is it now? It's exactly 8. So we're going to start to wind this down. Does anybody want to know about financing? We're going to put up our financing page real soon, and I'm going to get back into the waiting room and see where you guys are and make sure that you guys understand where we are. And that way from the waiting room, oh, the light is bright now. Sorry, I had to turn it down a little bit. No, we're good now. The light was a little bright, but we had to have it light. So we have 3 patients in the queue. We appreciate it. Sarah Gephardt, mom, should we do this? Yes, you should. Racine Sarah Gephardt, you should be texting that, you should be texting right there, Dina Pitter, and we put her email, motherdaughtercasting@gmail.com. Even if you think about that you want to do it, Dina is so fun to talk to, that she will talk to you how this is going to work. And it's an excellent program for mothers and daughters who are thinking about surgery, and you really should think about it. So we have 3 people in the virtual waiting room. They're all waiting to have consults. If you want to show me, what you need to show me, then I'll be watching you in our waiting room called the Doxy.me, ME waiting room. That way I can see you even on just your phone. You don't even need a computer. You can use your phone, and we can do virtual consults. You can just show me your iPhone. You're going to be showing me everything. Bama says, anyone who wants to volunteer to be my daughter, I'll get something else done. Nice try. That's awesome. So anybody else have any questions? Otherwise, we're just going to go into a few more financing things. We are going to be using, we use several options for financing. You can even finance this procedure. You can use Care Credit, or you can use Credit Novo. We also take Alpheon, and we do in-house too, but the in-house has to be a minimum of $4,500 to $5,000. Then we take 65 to 75% down, and then we finance 25 to 35% in a year. There's a lot of people joining us on Instagram. Thank you very much for joining, and I'm trying to wave at you guys all. It's very difficult. I appreciate it. You guys who are wanting this mother-daughter gem, I would seriously tell you guys to hit motherdaughtercasting@gmail.com and contact Dina right now, or in the next few hours, or even in the morning, and she'll cue you in. For those of you guys who want the $99 20 units, either in the glabella, the forehead, or the smile lines, you have to text us to 210-270-8595, 210-270-8595. Name, phone number, and email, and what you want done.
How much is it for one area?
So 33 girls says, how much is it for one area of lipo? That depends how big the area is and what you're talking about. But one area lipo is usually not what people get. They usually get 2 to 4. And then we'd probably do one area lipo under a local anesthetic. So why don't you let us know? And what you think is one area, maybe actually 2. So text us 33 girl. If you want to come into the virtual consult, I'll be doing them. We now have 5 people in the consult room. So I'll be doing consults tonight, and I can actually look at that area and give you a little bit more knowledge on how much that's going to be. So we're getting toward the end. I want to just wrap this up by saying cellulite is very difficult. It's not easy. Butt creams, endermology, and all that other stuff doesn't work long term. 33 girl, my back. I got my implants and 4 over lipo with you like 2 years ago. Then you have to call us, and then we'll see that. If you'd like to do your back, and you did not do your back then, now I think I need it. So we always tell people, try to get a 360 lipo on yourself, especially. We try to pinch the right things. We don't want to force you anything, but a lot of times in the last 18 years, I've kind of started to let you see that there's other options, including lipo the back, or 360 lipo. We can lipo the front and the back. We're closing out our 20-unit Juvo new Botox, customers only. 20 units here, 20 units here, 20 units here. For $99, gets you in, gets you used to our girls, which you're gonna love. We have 2 locations, one in Stone Oak and one in the Wurzbach area. Last but not least, don't forget to follow me on YouTube. YouTube, we don't have as many followers yet, but we're getting there. Dina says 51, and I'll get with her on that, what 51 is. Does that mean how many people applied? I'm not sure. But our YouTube is just getting off the ground. We're starting to get 15 to 18,000 views. Is that a week, right? 15 to 18,000 views a week. It's pretty good for us. We just really got involved in it. So we're very happy to have it. And 33 girl, please text us or call our office. We'll definitely hook you up.
She meant we weren't putting mother-daughter casting 51 at the end.
Oh, mother-daughter casting 51 at Gmail. We're going to put the mother-daughter casting 51 at Gmail. I'm sorry about that, Dina. I thought I had that down packed. Mother-daughter cat. We're going to put the right email. Mother-daughter casting 51. Let's make sure of that. What is that over there? 51. We're so sorry. We're going to put it all up now. Looks like Kathy Word is texting me her phone number. You probably don't want to do that, but we just put up the new mother-daughter casting 51. We're going to put it up 3 more times. And Kathy, I think, are you trying to text us your number, or you're trying to text it to Dina? If you're trying to text it to Dina, it's mother-daughter casting 51 at gmail.com. We're going to put it quickly on YouTube. We're going to put it back on Twitter. And we're going to put it on Instagram, Mother-Daughter Casting 51. We're also going to put all of our specials. Sarah Gephardt says, Racine, we should do this. Yes, you should do this. If you're interested in doing this, you have to send an email to motherdaughtercasting51@gmail. It just went above you. You can see it in our Facebook feed. We're going to put it in our Instagram feed. We're going to put it in our Twitter feed. And we're going to put it in our YouTube feed. Mona Mendez Villarreal is watching. Nick Da Vinci, great live as always. Good job, Dr. J. And Joe John. Do you know who Nick Da Vinci is?
Yeah.
Okay. So you have an active fan, dude. I'm really proud of you. So we're gonna be wrapping this up. $20 20 unit for $99. You're not gonna get better than that. This is the real stuff. You can come to one of two locations, Stone Oak or Wurzbach. Dr. Eric Williams just got on, which is incredible. And happy birthday, old man. I'm right behind you. Dr. Williams is a successful urologist in Springfield, Missouri. And Springfield, Missouri is infinitely better than where we were when we started. So happy birthday, old man. Again, we just put up motherdaughtercasting51@gmail.com. We put up our specials. Our special this month is a Brazilian butt lift for $89.99. Includes 1 PRP and 6 areas of lipo, and 1 tight lace, which is a laser resurfacing of the buttocks, which is an awesome special. And then we have the Billy Madison special, which is $59.99 for breast augmentation with 2 to 3 areas of lipo. When do the specials expire? The special for tonight, the Brazilian butt lift expires at the end of September, and so does the breast special. So if you want it, you have to call us, put a deposit, come in, put a deposit. Once you put the deposit, it holds that for 6 months to 1 year. Depends on what you get. But we need you to hold your deposit with that.
How much was the boobs?
So the breasts were $59.99, but includes 2 areas of lipo and silicone or saline implants. But you can get your your muffins done, your anterior abdomen, maybe your upper back or your axilla added on to your breast. I think it's 2 to 4 areas. I don't remember right now, but it is a very good special, and the girls know it when you call in tomorrow. You have to text us, 210-270-8595. And send your name and email and phone number to this number to lock in those specials. So I really appreciate everybody for tuning. We're going to keep this live for a few minutes. I have about 4 or 5 people in the waiting room that I'm going to turn my attention to in the next minute. If you want to get on, go to the virtual consult. Nobody knows you're in there. Nobody knows your name. Nobody knows that you're in the waiting room. It's just me and you. So I really appreciate you guys watching. If you have any other questions, if you're looking for the Mommy Makeover pilot show that we are helping to start with Dina, it's going to be, Miss G81 Miss says the 99.20 unit expires tonight. So you have to send in 210-270-8595 right now, and then we'll hold that special for you, and we'll hold it for a little bit, not for long, maybe a week, 2 weeks, but you got to get in. So make sure that Juvo special, that you've got to book it tonight. These are just for tonight. The September specials for the buttocks and the breast are for the rest of the month. And we also have great specials on spablack.com that have all of our awesome specials. And of course, being a plastic surgeon-owned spa, you have great backing of a board-certified plastic surgeon in case there's an issue, which there really never is. That's it. I really enjoy you guys. My batteries are running a little low, so I have to take some consults. Tonight only, we're going to put up one more time the Mommy Makeover. Miss GS81 says, thank you. Your videos are very educational. Keep them up. Thank you so much. Write a comment. Don't forget to follow, subscribe, and hit the notification bell, because every time we put up a video, you're going to get to see it, and you're going to be in the private club. And Joe John, the engineer here, will pick a subscriber every week for a little bit of a prize. So make sure you're on it as well. I really appreciate you guys showing up. Joe John appreciates it. Hurricane Ashley, the whole staff at the Plastic and Cosmetic Center appreciates it. I personally appreciate it. I know you've got a lot going on. You want to go to sleep. We're trying to do this so that you have some time. We have a lot of people, Cindy De Hoyos, Jesse Powers, and Mona Mendez Villarreal. Oh, she gave us a nice little heart. We appreciate you. Don't forget, apply for the mother-daughter 51 at Gmail for mother-daughter surgeries. And also, if you want the $99 Jeuveau, you have to text tonight, 210-270-8595 tonight. Love seeing you guys tonight. I'm going to be signing off, and Dina and I will be talking soon about mother-daughter casting 51 at gmail.com to make sure that you're involved in our future pilot. Alma, thank you very much for coming in. I'm out.